Trump just admitted twice that his policies may cause a recession this year. The most recent one was on Fox News this morning, where Trump was questioned about it repeatedly and said, well, we're in a period of transition, basically saying that, his policies are going to cause it, but it's on the transition to a better place. It's almost like people's dying. You say, oh, but he's going to a better place. He's saying we're going to a better place by the economy dying. He also did the same thing on Air Force One last night. Again, asked about it and said, well, he wouldn't deny it. What's going on here is Trump is trying to massively cut the deficit, or not the deficit. He's not cutting the deficit, but he's cutting the budget. Again, massively, that causes the economy to shrink. Second thing is he's also basically killing business with his tariffs. Companies are getting freaked out. Consumers are getting freaked out. When consumers get freaked, they don't spend. Consumers are 2/3 of the economy. So when consumers stop spending, that tanks the economy. Inflation caused by tariffs. That's the other problem. Inflation for people causes a problem where they don't want to spend as much. For businesses, it causes a problem because they lose money. And if they lose money, they've got to cut jobs in order to save the money. So overall, you've got inflation going up. You've got the economy going down. You've got unemployment going up, or employment going down because the economy goes down. That's called stagflation. And Trump is basically admitting it. This is just not good, folks. Also, the idea that we're on our way to a better place, we're not on our way to a better place. What better place? He's not cutting the deficit, right? Going after federal employees isn't going to make any difference. That causes no difference in federal spending. Because federal employees are such a small amount of federal spending. But he is cutting entire agencies like AID and other things. That's going to cause a problem overall. He's cutting federal contracts left and right illegally, but nonetheless, that's going to cause a huge problem. That causes the economy to go down. But he's also planning on these massive tax cuts. These massive tax cuts are actually going to do two things. It's $4.5 trillion, a horrifically crazy amount of money for tax cuts for the rich. That takes money out of the economy. Because again, it's money the federal government won't be spending. Economy collapses. But it also adds to the deficit. So we're going to risk inflation. We're going to risk recession. We're going to risk higher unemployment. We're going to get, in exchange for that, higher deficits because of the tax cuts. And what do we get? This period of transition, where is it taking us? Nowhere.